Good evening, everybody. Welcome on in. We're here for another OOTR tournament season 6 match. This is lower bracket round 2, Aeronaut versus Zephyr. And today we have Milkweed and Sim on comms. How are you two doing?
Cookies?
Doing really good. Really excited about this matchup, actually. I am seeing the stats page for the first time on this matchup, and I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
Like,
these two are some great runners. Can't don't see them to face off against each other very often, but looking forward to it.
yeah, I mean, 23 races that they've been in, you can see it's split as evenly as it can be. Both of them had some unfortunate losses that bumped them down to lower bracket. Zephyr also received a bye to get into round 2. His original opponent did withdraw from the tournament, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean this bracket is stacked though. We have some amazing runners, so we'll see some big names do drop
Mhm.
down.
Yeah. So, chat, as always, what are we hoping for? What are we hoping for? Our
I'm
layout
hoping
here.
for 50 skulls. I just because I haven't seen
Oh,
50 skulls in a tourney a match in a while, so
yeah, 50 skulls seemed pretty like prevalent in the qualifiers, and then I don't know that we've had a skull seed. We've had a couple 40s, I think, throughout the tournament.
there's some nice comments like frogs 2, 50 skulls for magic, toilet.
Toilet, yes. Someone in chat has already asked us to try and remember to explain any abbreviations. We'll also do similar with checks like toilet if they come up. But please, by all means, remind us. Because
Yes, and
sometimes,
the toilet check is in the Grudo Trading Grounds. It's the one where you have to use a song of time, use the iron boots, and then kill everything in the underwater. No, it's not kill everything under the water. Just grab the silver rupees
Mhm.
underwater.
Yep,
I haven't
yep.
seen it in forever. Almost forgot.
Let's see. One item that can be on 50 skulls that would be brutal. I mean, a hook shot on 50 is always unfortunate. Usually it's not
Ring.
your first one, but occasionally.
Required ring.
Boomerang. Yep. Anything that locks access to a dungeon or multiple parts of a dungeon is gonna make it unfortunate.
Probably Kokiri sword, yeah.
Yep. Um, let's see. So we've got an adult start here. We are starting with Song of Time and one of our medallions, which is nice.
We're starting with a shadow medallion today.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
I
a
think
hook shot.
long shot can be, but hook shot, no.
Yeah.
We are
It,
a
it,
little bit away from a runner starting off, but I'm looking forward to a very good match.
yep. I think it'll be good. We do have a vanilla adult start today, so they'll be spawning in Temple of Time. Child spawn is going to be random, but we won't see that for a while, or maybe one of them decides to just go for it. Yeah, 40 seconds is a long time, Soul Blade.
When you're in the comms booth waiting for things to tick down, it can take seem forever.
It's okay. We will get there, chat. We'll get there.
We'll somehow survive. I mean, it's just Mel has to put up with me their first time ever, so.
It's gonna be great.
Hey, look, we start in the Temple of Time.
Oh my gosh. And they're checking their medallions. Dodongos, Spirit, Deku, Forest, and a Water Temple. Okay.
A stone Baronade, and we have stone Bongo Bongo.
Yeah, so I would say the best thing that I notice immediately about this dungeon layout is we are unlikely to have a very scary all dungeon song.
Lost Woods to Queen Goma. Chickens is dead.
Chickens
Vernia
is
is dead. And
Oh!
ooh, magic on frogs.
Magic on frogs too. I think someone in chat actually said that. I feel like that was said.
Ooh, do take note that might not necessarily be a higher only magic, but
Yeah.
that is very daunting to see early.
Yep. It can't be all dungeons for frogs because with Shadow being one of our stones, we need a magic to do that. Similarly, Shadow being one of the stones means we're not getting a Nocturne all dungeons. We're not getting a Zelda's Lullaby all dungeons. It kind of immediately drops down a lot of that.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. So, I mean, we've seen a ton of all dungeons in this tourney. Both are runners going to River. Well, one going to River, one going to Kakariko.
Yeah, so Zephyr set time of day by going into the outside Ganon's castle area. It is about the right amount of time to get through River while it's night and get back to Kakariko during the day, which is only significant because if you get there at night, you miss Adult Anju as a check. And is that a bottle?
That looks like a bottle.
And we do have a prediction going. Who will win today?
I'm betting one of these runners will.
I am betting one of these runners will.
And $50 from the dude on top of the roof.
Go all in.
30 Skulls is dead. So it's just arrows. I went all in on the last race, which was on Zelda Speedruns 3, but I have points on here, but I'm going to be the nice one and not bet.
Oh no!
I seem to jinx people.
Oh, fair.
So I should bet on the opposite one of you so you can get more channel points?
Yes. Perhaps.
And that's just a bloopy here in the windmill.
Alright.
Kakariko Forest to Phantom Ganon.
Kokiri.
Kokiri. I know what I mean in my head.
And there's Lullaby in the windmill.
Kokiri Forest to Phantom Ganon. That could be multiple things.
Oh no.
Adam, you've had ammo all for a long time. At least I don't say Babu Babu's jelly like you.
Alright, Zephyr abandoning that hint after falling, unfortunately. And, oh, a free shield. Nice. Alright, and I think King Zora is dead.
King Zora is dead.
Okay.
Well, technically alive, but we're not going to unfreeze
He's
him.
technically alive, but we're not unfreezing him. Yes, absolutely.
He can just chill.
Alright. Okay, possibly going back for this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very good at walking straight line across this narrow bridge, so I can't fault him there.
Yep. And it is a bottle of milk.
Spirit Temple to Marfa.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So Zephyr not going after the jump up there.
That means it could be our...
shield.
I'm guessing that might be our iron boots.
It could be. Yep. Yeah, I would say the most unfortunate thing about that is, you know, it's likely that you're gonna need the straight 2 earlier, but maybe water's late.
I'll be right back. My cat's knocked something over and I have to go find out what it is.
Sounds good. It could be all dungeons for Requiem. We're just slowly but surely knocking out songs here. Oh, Bolero. Okay. Bolero's great because it means we get at least another free song. TheAranaut can't make immediate use of that though because he went to the back of the graveyard first.
Okay, what'd I miss? They just knocked the box over.
Just cat things. Just Bolero.
Just cat things? Yeah, cat's knocking shit over. They always seem to do it too. Why, when I get on my desk to do something, then they get all the energy.
My dog is the same way.
That looks like just a piece of heart or eye drops. One of the two that's up top.
Oh, I'll have to take a look at it, but I don't think it was it.
It's a heart piece. Okay.
Alright, thanks, Soulblade.
Someone has better eyes than I do.
No, we don't have pup time in this chat, unfortunately.
Sadly, it's only in ZSR main.
Yep. There's Lullaby. Again.
Ooh, Aranaut having a little bit of trouble with Dampé. Just getting a little toasty.
Still going to have plenty of time to finish this, though.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see what Dampé gives us.
Is he nice to us today? Not that chest.
Nope.
Nope.
Dampé says, you know what, I'm a little salty about you beating me in this race.
Just as piece of heart.
Pup Time is a bot that can be added to your chat, and it will pull, like, dog emotes from around Twitch.
Yeah, I guess it does both dogs, it does cat, well, also
Cats,
puts cats, birds. There's a few of them.
But it's usually dogs.
Yes.
I think there's a cow. You can do cow time.
I need to go calm on ZSR1 again.
Is that a wallet?
I thought so.
And there's Requiem.
So, no AD for Requiem.
It's not all dungeons for Requiem. That's also nice because it's another free song.
Yeah, we can just continue our song chain.
Yep.
Bolero Fire is my favorite song in Ocarina of Time. I will say that.
Yeah, I heard that originally that had kind of been intended to be the main theme song of the game.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't stick with it. Come on. It's a great song.
Because they know Fire Temple is the worst dungeon.
Nope.
We can't-
Jabba Jabba's belly is.
We can't go all in on fire here. Yeah, that's definitely a piece of heart.
Yeah,
Just in
Aeronaut, the first to go kid.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense. We didn't get anything that's obvious progression as adults. You can pick up the song out at Desert Colossus as child too.
Yeah, so just gonna do these normal child checks.
Just child things. Oh.
Zephyr also getting toasty with Dampé.
Yeah, Dampé sometimes is like blind corner should come with a warning sign. And you can hear it if you're, listening, paying attention. You can hear when the fire is thrown, but it's still just like, okay, but where is it around this corner?
Aeronaut setting up the trading quest, just this first part of it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I've seen a few races where Skull Mask has been required.
Yeah,
and we have not had a hint.
Nope.
Oof. Barely missing out on Child Shooting Gallery.
You sure did.
I am... Why? So you can bet against the other person?
Oh no! Era, please!
I will say I bet for somebody. You won't know until I type out.
3 seconds on that heat timer.
Whew, getting toasty. Oh, Aeronaut.
And this is why we should delete the shooting minigames.
Oh, but they're so much better in this one than MMR.
I don't care. This isn't MMR, is it?
No, but MMR is my
Alright.
main, so the mini games there suck more than here. So.
And it's a horse out here at Desert Colossus era. Oh!
Ooh, that is
okay.
that's worth those 4
Yeah,
attempts.
getting rewarded for the persistence. Has enough money to go straight into Bomb 2 bowling.
That is a nice continuation. That allows you to go right over.
So River and Water Temple is just some extra sticks. Heart piece up on the archway.
And Bumchu Bowling is pointless. It's just for 2 heart pieces. Cat's wanting more minigames.
You know, if you want more mini games, you can always watch the Random Settings League matches that go on, because then you might get to see the Epona obstacle course.
I saw that one. That's different. Aranaut restocking their money. Zephyr now choosing to go kid.
Yep. Again, there's no obvious progression as adult. I wouldn't be too, like, shocked. You pick up that bomb bag, just go DC.
Yeah, DC's would be a great play.
Just run to DC. Age change again.
I would not be surprised either if we got a Marketplace to King Dodongo path.
Pineapple, the what? I'm not sure what that question is, I'm sorry.
Oh, talking about the Epona obstacle course. They'd never.
Oh, okay. I think it's technically called Malon's obstacle course. Jump over the things and... Yeah, so it's something that is off in standard S6 races like this.
Ooh, that was a skull mask hint, and I did not see what it was.
I think it was dead. I think it was purple rupee.
Well, then that trade-in was not needed by Aranaut.
It's not really like Link's crossbow training, no. You just
Nothing's as bad as Link's crossbow training.
Yeah, you just have to ride Epona and jump over the gates in a certain amount of time, and it's hard.
It started with a P, so it could be Piece of Heart or Purple Rupee.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was a purple rupee, but don't quote me on that. Oh no! Oh, the recovery.
Oh, I will definitely quote you on that.
Rude. Rude!
Did I ever say I was nice? Songs are hard, by the way.
Songs are hard, and there is Prelude. That's really nice to pick up.
Unless our save quit is in Marketplace.
I mean, our save quit could very well be in Market.
But it's helpful nonetheless. Because it puts you right in the temple versus being in the Marketplace.
Yes.
The tree got in Zephyr's way.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
just jumped out of nowhere.
One of the, like, things that Prelude is particularly nice for is times like this when both of your runners are actually on Virtual Console and resetting takes a long time.
Which, by the way, we'll see where the child spawn is now. It is Temple of Time.
Alright. Thanks, game. You're so funny.
I might have kind of jinxed that because I did mention Marketplace.
You did. Yes.
Commentator curse.
Did. Commentator curse right there.
This is why they don't let me comment as much, you know.
It's not at all because we, need restreamers.
I mean, I sometimes restream and com. I
Alright.
rarely restream and track. Probably because I get too distracted.
Yep. Zephyr just missing time of day there, unfortunately.
You can tell by the shield spam.
Yep. Which, I mean, Prelude is unfortunate to miss right now, but Zephyr probably will now do Valley Lake and take the owl back, so won't lose a lot of time, but...
No, I like early Valor, just so you're not I'm orphaning it later in the game.
Yep. Yep.
Ooh, we might get our first path item with Kokiri Forest here.
Yay. Icy Waters is dead.
Oh.
Unless we lose our Deku Shield in Child Spirit and still need it. Then maybe it's not dead. I think you just buy one instead.
You never buy a shield. Well, that's a tiny chest here.
It is. What a heart container.
Full heart container. Yay, we can be healthier.
I know, right?
So, in case people weren't aware, we do have two teams. People that like to buy shields and people that don't like to buy shields.
We might need Song of Storms. I don't think we've seen Midos yet.
We're about to go into Midos.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a biggie.
Alright, Era taking advantage of the camera angle change. Oh,
it's our hook shot. That is a nice one. Ooh, I would definitely go to Dull and go to DC then.
Yeah, that's a path to Morpha.
Definitely.
Oh wait, no, it was Phantom Ganon.
Still, you have to
Still
have the hook shot to get to Phantom Ganon.
Yeah, you need the hook shot for either of those. There's a reminder that Frogs 2 is a magic meter.
Yep, and who knows where that other magic is. I would like it to be blocked by that magic. Because Frogs 2 is mean to do. Why is my cat back talking me now?
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, nice early choose.
Alright, Ocarina of Time is Song of Storms, which eliminates Frogs 2 from the running as our first magic. Sorry, everyone.
Aw, I killed Song.
All Dungeons is not dead because Storms locks quite a few checks, but...
Yeah, bottom of the well and various grottos.
But it does kill Frogs 2, I'm sorry.
All because Soul asked about Song of Storms earlier.
Oh, because Kokiri Forest is path, and we might have needed storms for the path item.
Yes.
We don't, but it could have been.
True. Because that hookshot almost... I mean, it has to be the hookshot. Actually, 95% chance is a hookshot. There could be something in that grotto that's also helpful, but not going to require.
Oh, and there is a boomerang. So, okay, here's one of the interesting things. We now know Song of Storms is our All Dungeons song, but finding a boomerang when we have a stone Jabu. Yeah, you can run out and do Child Spirit right away.
Ooh, this is a big chest over on Aranaut's side again. And that is a Zora tunic.
It sure is.
Hey, free clothes.
I like the free clothes. Yeah, it's not a great stone layout. Fire Shadow and Jabu is going to be a very painful all dungeons if we end up needing storms.
Child Spirit's a good way to go. I'd almost do DC though. I mean, DC is a nice condensed. Spirit, you get a few things and you find out key logic.
Yeah. So my thinking is, especially for AranautOut who has not picked up that song out there, it makes a lot of sense to go check out, okay, what's my song? Do Child Spirit. We don't have magic or a fire source yet. Spirit is a path location.
Yes, so it could have our item in Child side.
Yes, absolutely. There could easily be... it would probably be irons, given that we have seen a path to Phantom Ganon hook, likely meaning that the other one is locked behind it.
I mean, there's a chance it could be Hovers. Slight chance, but...
It could be.
I like this,
And
get Saria song. Then, yeah, I understand the Spirit play if he does that.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing Child DC. Having the bombs to do it makes it less terrible.
At least we're not doing, Chew, DC.
Yeah, you can ground jump a lot of the things that you
And
otherwise.
that's Vanilla Saria.
Yep.
Is this even random?
And sunken silver rupees, that hint there is that toilet that we were referring to
And it
earlier in
is
chat.
dead.
And it is dead.
So we will
All
not be
of
seeing
our-
a toilet play.
All of our mean theory crafting is just being shot down by the seed.
Yeah, you can do both Sarius on checks too.
Okay, Nocturne is vanilla on Burning Cack. There's our other water temple river hint.
Are not
Is
gonna
this-
go do child, or at least the Saria song on Skull Kid.
Yeah, I would honestly be very tempted to do Child DC as well, since you can do everything there.
I would do at least child Goron Village, and then maybe go to
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah.
Because then
Goron
you could
City.
do adult. Then you could do adult Dodonga's Cavern and go right into Goron Village as adult.
Yeah. So the high item requirement of Shadow and the fact that it's locked behind Spirit, Deku, and Forest.
Is definitely reducing the chances that it's going to be required.
Yeah. Okay, Era did decide to play Requiem. Gonna do Child Spirit. I like what Zeph is doing more here. I still think Child Goron City is a really good thing to clear up, because even though we have to do Deku, it's not something that you really are going to necessarily route in at that time.
Plus, wait, you're right here, and you don't have the easiest way of getting back here.
Yep,
So I do not want to orphan these checks.
exactly. Alright,
Colossus
yeah.
Fairy, Adam.
Colossus Fairy, this is where you get Nehru's love in the vanilla game.
I know, him and I always bicker about what is named. We are going to see Dancing Dad here.
Well, I will tell you, in the spoiler logs, this is referred to as the Colossus Fairy.
Dancing Dad was hinted, but I'm not
Dancing
sure
Dad
that
was
Zephyr got. Oh, Zephyr got it then. But we have to get our flame here anyway to start the pot.
Yep.
And we got to stare down at the rug just because.
Ugh. That rug and the signs in Zora's Domain.
Oh, the ones in Zord Domain always get me.
Horrendous. Riley, we are going, so we are in go mode, yeah. But we're not in go mode where the little light gets lit up. Little go mode.
We can't press that button yet.
We can't do that yet.
We'd be lying to ourselves in chat.
I think Riley sets a timer for all of these matches, so within
Oh.
about a half hour,
Yeah, within the first 30 minutes, always asks if we're in go
just
mode.
comes in. Yeah, still in slow mode right now, finding the items.
Rolling. We are in roll mode. Because we keep rolling to go faster. Oh, I do like that tactic of using the bombs to kill the two bats.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright,
Nothing in the maze.
Yeah, Goron City was trash.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
do
can't.
that peek.
You can't see it.
Has he done the pot, or is he not done that? Done.
It was a bloopy or a red rupee.
Oh, so it's completely dead.
Yep. Actual. Oh, voiding into the pot. The strat.
You get Epona's out on Colossus.
Yep.
And that is a key. Yes, you can
Yeah.
void out into the pot.
Yep. 2 keys on child side usually means that there's a very high chance that you were child locked on adult. We won't know for sure until later, but
No, but that means going to Child Spirit was really smart. That's a third key.
yep. No, just the 2.
That's 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought...
We just saw this when you spawned it.
Do I need to refresh them? Oh no, we spawned it, but... yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
brain fried.
Sorry.
It was a long, taxing day at work.
3 keys and the 2 checks in Child Spirit. Let's go.
Exactly! And now the climb.
Yep, and Zephyr not far behind.
So only on days that end in Y. So I won't have one tomorrow. We have not had our 40 or 50 skulls hit.
No. I really like key rings. I just don't know that they would make sense in standard main tournament like this.
Ooh,
and
that's
there's
Dins.
a Dins.
And Bosky.
Why do we keep finding our all dungeons items?
Dins might be needed for Haunted Wasteland.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if light arrows or irons are actually behind Song of Storms and we have to do all dungeons, I think these runners are going to have some very choice words.
Well, if they know
After
I'm
the
involved,
fact.
probably they're gonna make me go on the run again. Even though I didn't roll the seed, I usually get the blame, which I don't mind.
I just blame Randobot.
I mean, he is fun to blame too. But usually, I sweet talk the Randobot to make it nice and you.
Alright,
You know,
so-
take it at candlelight dinner, nice box of sweets.
Mhm.
Adam
Aeronaut
gets
using
jealous.
some flame storage here to light the torches in this room without having to collect these rubies. And oh,
That's another big man.
That is-
Spirit has had items.
yeah. But is it like a good item or is it gonna be like double defense?
Nauru's love. Ooh, it's another bomb bag.
Locked bomb bag. Probably.
Okay then.
Alright. Is it possible for all bomb bags to be behind bombs?
No.
So bomb shoes aren't in logic in these settings. So no. They
But-
can be behind hammer.
You beat me to that.
No, I love finding double defense. It makes me very happy because I'm like, oh, I'm less likely to die now.
I die just in the dumbest ways anyway, so. I'm less likely to die in those dumb ways. Yeah, Aeronaut showing us half a heart.
Mm-hmm. Any half-hearters?
The half a heart knot. The PTSD of low health sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, the memories, childhood memories. Yes, that bomb cheese strat for the Switch is always fun to watch.
Yeah. I mean, they have a bomb bag, so it makes sense. Like, you don't need to be super precious about your chew usage, but I don't usually see it when all you have is the 5-pack.
Din, you and Adams think too much alike, which is not a good thing, probably. So, Mel, in Ocarina of Time non-randomizer, what's your favorite dungeon? I know you love fires, but
I was like, don't at me for this. I actually really like Forest.
I gotta go now. I don't know if I can be the same comm booth as a Forest liker.
Yeah, I think Forest is a really like well-designed dungeon. I like the music, I like the aesthetic. And Phantom Ganon is an infuriating boss, as they should be.
I like Spirit.
Yeah. Spirit also, I actually really think most of the dungeons are great. Even Fire, like, from a design standpoint, Fire is great. I just hate doing it.
I mean, I like Spirit because, for one, you have to do it logically in the original game. You have to do it both as adult and kid. So it definitely plays into the time warp.
Yeah. So
and I like Fire just because I like bronze.
Yeah. Oh, we have a big chest in Trail here. Alright, I don't think
that's our Rudo's letter.
Oh. Why are we getting AD items?
We can fully clear Jabu Jabu's belly now.
Yeah, we can, like, go do Jabu. And hovers. I...
Okay, what the hell?
Am so unhappy right now.
What the actual hell?
We're gonna find magic in DC here, and it's gonna just be terrible. Oh, no.
You just changed the smell? No!
Oh. DC is Dodongo's Cavern, by the way.
We have, and most are all dungeons items now.
This is bad.
Why?
Alright. Zephyr picks up Colossus Fairy's piece of heart, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, and is
Gerudo's Fortress to Twin Rova.
Okay. We have access to that.
We do. We can both backtrack and we can go Epona. That is just a small chest over there. We can't do HBA, and there is... Well, it's not Gerudo Training Grounds, it's Gerudo Fortress.
Yeah, Fortress.
So HBA and on top of the...
And the rooftop, yep. Yeah, so HBA Horseback Archery does hard require a bow to do those 2 checks.
Yes, we do not need set up scarecrows on.
Yep.
Since
yeah,
we
those
do have
hovers are nice for that. So I am curious what we will find in Dodongo's here, because if there's no real items here...
Where do we go next?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of gotta go Fortress, especially with that hint, but I am starting to really think, like, maybe Valley and Lake is a good play. Clearing up fields, you know, these checks...
What about reversing over to Fortress, just so you can get your check there, and then go Valley?
Yeah, yeah. That's an option.
Because check your paths as well. We can't do all because we can't do HBA. We can only do 1 check over there.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of going there just for the 1 check. And obviously there's quite a bit that you can do inside Gerudo Training Grounds right now. But I feel like you want a bow at least before you go there. Maybe it could be our bow up there. Let's see. Spirit is not magic locked, if I am remembering correctly. There was no key, no item. So it... What was it, Patu? Twin Rova? It's way more likely to be a strength when it's Twin Rova. Could be shield.
Yeah, there's a lot of options we can still get in there. We still need, I think, 1 more path item, or path hint, too.
Yes. We only have 4.
It
should be for...
It can't be for Dodongo's Caverns, because Bomb Bag was Sphere 0. We might have a double to another dungeon.
Where was our boomerang that was available?
Memory game, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it can still be a path bomb bag. How accessible it was didn't matter. It just matters if the other bomb bags are locked explicitly by that bomb bag. Well, that's what I'm trying to remember, Inko. I believe it is. I believe that bomb bag in Spirit is bomb locked.
I thought it was before, or I don't know, but
the bomb bag was in the sunblock room, right?
Yes.
Which would be past child climb, which you need a bomb for.
Yeah, we had bomb back on shooting gallery. That's why it's tier 0.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that
was
it
Lost
can't be
Woods
passed.
That was Lost Woods to Queen Goma.
Yes.
So we didn't have that one.
Yeah, we did.
I'm looking at the path hints that are typed out, and I didn't see it.
Oh, well, I'm looking at Zephyr's tracker, and it's there. Sorry. We definitely saw a Queen Goma, but I think.
Oh, I probably mentioned earlier too. I just
Yeah.
Too many hints. Yeah, Soulsets has been added now.
Soulblade.
Shout out to our restreamer, by the way, Soulblade. He's amazing.
Soulblade. MVP. Alright.
Oof, that hookshot attempt did not work out. Arnaut.
And there we go. It is a path bomb bag.
Okay.
Market path to King Dodongo.
I did say that earlier, but... Wow, thanks, Sam. Great hint there.
Wowee. Yeah, it's always unfortunate. Like, best case scenario, when you start with a medallion like we did today, Big Goron is dead.
Womp womp.
Yeah, Zephyr picking up the letter there. Yeah, rushing Jabu is probably a wise choice.
But it's Stone Jabu.
Yeah, but we have a potential path boomerang.
But it's still...
But it's Stone Jabu.
I mean, I can
agree.
see both for and against it.
I don't want to see Jabu any more than you do.
We really don't have any Lost Woods checks, but though. Oh, we have Target in the Woods.
Target in the Woods, and did we see? Yeah, we saw a Skull Mask hint.
Yeah, and it was dead because we were debating between a piece of heart and a purple ruby.
Yep.
And we still haven't clarified which one it is.
Yep. All right, so both runners, I believe, have all of the path hints, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah, I like the way you're putting that, Inko. Stone Jabu or a fairly sketchy forest play with no strength and no bow, but you do at least have a hookshot and Song of Time.
That is one benefit, yes. But I really, really hate going to forest without a bow.
Yeah.
Or strength.
Alright, Era gonna show us if there is a big chest on the left side of the maze here, and it doesn't
Does not look like it. Not a forest fortress?
Yeah, I mean, they should go to Fortress in this adult segment.
Rang was on Memory Game, I believe.
Yes, Ocarina Memory Game. They have to go child again to turn in that letter, soy sauce, so it will be a little bit before we see ice.
But it would be, I mean, you have to open, if you're going to go to Thinking Ice anyway, you have to turn the letter in as kid, so you're there already, so you're Stone Jabu.
Yeah.
It'd be better if you had magic and pharaohs, but...
Yep. Fortunately, we did not find magic in Dodongo's cavern to...
We didn't find anything of use in Dodongo's.
No. It was just as useless as the medallion we got for it.
So as useless as the hint we got for it later, too?
Yep. Alright. silver rupee copy.
Hey, at least we know Toilet's dead.
Yeah. It's not even a key. We don't have to think about it at all. Great.
So we can see a repeat over on Zephyr's side of all the non-useful items we get.
Mm-hmm.
I did see a race the other day. We had vanilla bomb bag.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that happens more often than you would think. Because it's easy to get there. There's 3 strengths, you know? Yes, Aeronaut using the intended strat to go past Mido.
The Mido skip.
Mm-hmm. Right. Aeronaut picking up the minuet song check. I wouldn't be too surprised if he dips in. Just for the
At least
lobby check.
yeah, can't beat the lobby. You're right there. You only need the hook shot.
Yep.
And that is Minuet, a vanilla Minuet.
Is that our 3rd vanilla song?
Yes.
Huh.
Is this even rando songs? Come on.
Interesting. Yeah.
As
so,
we thought, he is dipping into forest at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, like, there's a 50-50 that Serenade is vanilla.
Alright, so now it's going to be into vanilla, because you just spoke it into
I'm
existence.
sorry, I did it. I didn't mean it.
Jeez, Mel.
I didn't mean it.
We're not supposed to curse the runners. Well, I curse the runners intentionally, but you're supposed to be nice.
I am trying to be nice to the runners.
Because we have chat that's usually evil to the runners.
Yes, it's chat's job to be mean to the runners, and we are here to just explain what they're doing.
Zephyr is not getting as good a bomb throws as he wanted, but... Oh, Arnott going further into forest than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, you can, with the hovers, this could be expected, so I get it.
Watch, we get vanilla bow.
Yeah, we can't get to the vanilla bow chest quite yet, but we could find a strength in here and get to vanilla bow. But Era will at least be able to do through Floor Master.
Yeah, the hovers do help.
Yeah, and picking up Minuet there, honestly, it makes it suck less to come back. Alright.
I'm still debating when we're gonna get our stone Jabu dip.
Yeah. So Zephyr went back down, is doing the Re-Dead Grotto in CAC here.
I just realized something. We actually did not get a. I don't think we got a Kakariko Village something hint.
Nope.
That's a change. We usually get 1 or 2 of those per race.
Yeah. And yeah, Soul Blade. Aeronaut is using the hovers to get up here to Floor Master, and then we'll go into Courtyard from above.
Kak
Yeah.
has been mostly dead.
Is that your
Besides
favorite
the
song,
song.
Soul Blade? And yeah, this is a reverse play from Zephyr. Which makes sense. Even though we can only do 1 check there, you find out, alright, is my bow before this? There's not a whole lot you can do.
Ooh.
Oh!
That's a big chest.
That is a big chest.
It is strength 1!
It is? Okay, yep.
Wow, that's a good, that's really good on Aeronaut's side, though.
Yeah, so that could very well be our strength 1, actually, because of those hovers.
And he's getting bullied by Baba, but...
Yep. Yeah, and so now Era can push the blocks, go up through the vanilla bow chest. It could be a vanilla bow, and that could be really great for Era, who's not going to have to double dip GTG as much.
That's just a
Or
key
if
in the bottom of the well. Bottom of the fountain.
Yep. but if the fortress item is in fact on horseback archery and there's a bow here, whew.
That would definitely be favorable for Aeronaut.
Mm-hmm.
Because then Zephyr only can check the one item, where
Yep.
bow, you have your
Yep.
3.
Yeah, Inko, that is a nice little trick. You, like, half unload some of Wasteland so it lights up all of the flags. It's nice.
That is the big up there.
Alright, that could be good.
Imagine if that's the bow.
Well, exactly, like, okay.
We're gonna keep saying, is that the bow? Is this the bow? Is that the bow?
It's a race for a bow right now.
But then, if you get the bow, how quickly does Zephyr go into forest?
Yeah. So the worst song to be Ocarina of Time locked, it just kind of depends, I think.
Requiem
because-
with Spirit Medallion required.
Yeah, I would say Requiem or like today Storms. We're fortunate enough that we know Storms is even deeper than it might normally be just because of the dungeon layout and the song layout. Oh, interesting. Okay, Vanilla Bow's not there then. Bow locked.
Well, we shall see here if it's in the Gerudo Fortress.
Mm-hmm.
At least in Randomizer, you only have to beat one of the guards
Yeah, just the one.
instead of 4.
Yep. Yeah, Cola, exactly. Storms is scary, Requiem is scary, Nocturne and Lullaby, you just know right away. Okay. How to do
Well,
it.
if it's Nocturne, you know you're required if Spirit or Shadow is a medallion. That is a Goron tunic, by the way.
I mean, in these settings, if Nocturne is on Ocarina of Time, it's always going to be all dungeons.
So that is probably not our path item there, with that being the Goron tunic.
Yeah. That's
So
another
that
AD
bow-
item.
Where is that bow?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's quite a bit of GTG available here, but
I'm almost saying, I think, check Valley
Yeah.
Lake, then into Child Jabu.
yeah, Aeronaut not going to do that because he wants time of day for horseback archery, even though no bow.
Well, he's hoping
I
maybe
think
the
he
bow
missed
is
it
the item.
anyway. Yeah, it's night anyway. Yeah, Song of Time with Water Medallion.
We have only had our 30 hit for skulls. We haven't had our 40 or 50. 30 skulls is dead. Yeah, if that was a wallet on top of a volcano, though, then it's Goron tunic's definitely not our path.
Yep.
There's our bow.
There's our bow!
Oh,
And a big chest.
and there's our other wallet. So definitely Goron tunic is not a path.
Yep.
Wait, but this is GTG, so it does not fulfill our Gerudo Fortress.
No, it just means that, you know, another strength or whatever is on horseback archery. Which is going to be really nice. I do believe Zephyr has time of day to do that now, and Aeronaut does not.
Yeah, but Zephyr or Aeronaut's going to need to wait it out because
Yeah, and it's not the worst thing. You just go check your valley checks while you're out there waiting for that. It's not
and then
like
death
you're
ward back up.
yeah, it's not like you're gonna lose time really. Just annoying.
That does give us a couple more checks here, or at least one more check here in training ground too, with the bow.
Yeah, it adds like
Strength was in
4.
forest.
yeah. If it is a strength, Cola is saying, Arrow will be able to do strength 2 checks, which Zephyr will not. 3? Isn't it 4?
Oh, statue, lobby.
In the Pierre chest?
Yeah, it's 4. Nope, that's just a prescription, which we know is dead.
Trash. Literal garbage, this piece of paper.
It's toilet paper! Oh, wait, wrong game. I mean, it's technically toilet paper too. It's used so. Yeah, Aeronaut's not gonna be happy when he finds the bow on the free stage.
Yeah. So when you have bombs and Song of Time going right side, like, makes more sense. There is another big chest in the maze here.
We are about to find out what it is. That is a bomb, or that is our other wallet.
Wait, what was up? Was it just a bomb bag on the volcano?
It could have been. I'm guessing the bomb bag.
Huh.
Because it's easy. I confused wallet and bomb bags before.
Yeah, we just got the coloring looked so much more like a wallet than a bomb bag, but it must
Blame
be
the
a
smoke.
bomb bag. Right, because of the hovers. Yeah, we had total access to whatever is on top of the volcano.
Were hovers bomb locked?
It could be a nut.
No, because hovers were on top of Dodonga's cavern.
Yeah. Yep. And Bolero was just available in Composer Grave.
Hey, but our runners are going to be able to hold a lot of money now.
Mm-hmm.
And Arnaut's going to get the bad news here in a moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not bad
I
news
mean,
per se,
yeah,
but
I don't think it's bad news at all. It's
just slightly annoying news.
Gotta go back through.
He's able to fully clear Forest, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That would also not be a bad play to do now.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm not sure what Zephyr does in that case.
He's missing the strength, so it's less
Yeah.
tempting.
It's less tempting, but honestly, finding that bow and knowing that those hovers are there.
It'll be interesting, too, what he finds on HBA.
Mm-hmm. Because if it is a strength on HBA, yeah, Aeronaut can come back in and do strength 2 checks.
Once he waits out time of day.
Yep.
Yeah, he also has Minuet, so he can go right to Forest.
Yeah.
This is a biggie.
Calm down.
And his fire.
Alright, those are useless.
What will Zephyr do? Will he go back Kid and go Jabu? Or I'm always iffy to go into Forest without a strength. But that was the play for Aeronaut.
Yeah, I think it really is going to depend on what we find here. And if it's a strength, he's definitely just going to play Bolero and go do Forest. Yes, Mad Monk, Adam. Forest does set time of day once you complete it. I am going to guess a 1710.
Oh, so it's paperweight. So that's what? Stone of Agony?
Stone of Agony is the paperweight, yeah.
1640. $16.90, $14.60. Ooh, that'd be painful.
That would be painful.
Well, it can't be 1640. Can't be your 17. What did you say?
1500 on the dot.
1590. So
1590.
And there's our mirror shield.
Mirror shield. All right.
So not
And
strength.
Yeah. So Zephyr's gonna go do field checks by the look of it.
Not a bad play.
Yeah. And Era is going to continue on in the training grounds here.
He has to go back and get the bow checks just because he got the bow late.
Yeah. Yep. And then we'll, I assume, also do Valley to get the time of day back to do horseback archery. Gonna get the, like, okay,
Do the 2
mirror
checks out there.
shield. Yeah, mirror shield, you don't have to, like, hunt for it at least, but I think you'd probably rather strength 2.
We're getting the valley check here. The setup for that shoot for the cray is always fun to watch.
Alright. Well, whatever that was, Zeph
We're not
doesn't
going
want
for
it.
it.
Yeah. Oh, 2 hearts.
Piece of heart for Skull Mask was piece of heart.
Okay, piece of heart.
That was our duplicate. So
Hey, Chris. we don't know who's in the lead yet. TheAranaut has a relatively significant information advantage.
Ooh, that's
in
big
that
pokey, by the way.
There's a strength in forest. Yes, always nice to find. Big Goron sword. But,
And we're back in the toasty area of Death Mountain Crater.
yeah, and I mean, I really do think that Zephyr, at minimum, is gonna go find out what song is here.
That is a big chest, by the way, too, blocked by hammer.
Yeah, and Zephyr is going to get that strength and just go through forest, so I really think that this is going to be even. That's not forest.
He doesn't have Minuet picked up, does he?
Oh, so Zephyr came through the maze as child originally and couldn't peek the left side. It's a small chest, but he's just double checking that. Yes, we are going to get double forest. That will happen.
The
So
good
what-
old death here on death by Octorok.
Yep. Yeah, Era's not picking up that sword. Oh, no, he's going after the sword after all.
He was just getting himself low so he can take the next death.
Yeah, you'll just drop a bomb up here. No.
No, Arna died. Oh wait.
Era, please. It's fine. Intended.
Plan death.
Yep.
If you didn't think death is permanent, just play a video game. Yeah, this is on over to get his minuet, and then we'll go into forest. I could see you doing that, Adam. Watcher, 40 and 50 skulls are on the back of the lake.
Yep. Yes, I mean we have seen people have fairies when they're trying to death warp.
I mean, it's not a bad idea to pick up your skulls as you go along.
Yep. Well, especially with Forest, it's so easy to get to 10 after.
Nice shooting by Arrow. Oh, I was one off from my guess, 1640.
Huh. Alright, Mirror Shield for Aeronaut.
And a bloopy.
And the Bloopy, and...
This is Minuet.
Settle in, everyone. We've got double Forest.
At least he is halfway through cleared Forest.
Yeah.
So it's not a full clear from the beginning for both.
Yep. Yep.
Zephyr will be so happy when they find their straight. Then they were like, oh, I can full clear this now.
Mm-hmm.
Soul and chat will wake you up when the Forest is done.
So
Well,
no,
Mel will wake me up.
the restream is breaking. Don't fall asleep. It's not really. It's fine. Everything's fine.
That's not very nice. Soul.
But the fans, the people who want to watch this match, will just pull up their streams directly.
Exactly. Stop giving out outs on it. We need Soul for a reason. We need Soul to curse things into existence. Not really, because if it breaks and I don't know how to fix it, then I usually have to pester Cubs. I mean, I have pestered Trez too, and I once pestered Trez at 6 o'clock in the morning his time. He wasn't too happy.
Okay, so Zephyr has both a bow and Song of Time, but is going to do Floor Master first anyway.
You gotta bother important people.
Both of these runners opting to do the back walking setup.
Ooh, Zephyr word me there for a sec.
Yeah, I don't like doing the back walking because I'm always like, I'm just gonna walk off the ledge.
I'm horrible about backwalking and the sliding when you do it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Silver Gauntlets, rating with a party of 24. Oh,
Welcome
you know,
in.
by the way, we also missed this. Happy 1 hour mark.
Yay! Happy 1 hour, everyone!
Shout out to our two amazing runners, Arna and Zephyr. And tracking for us today is none other than Tenacious Toad and Mad Monk Adam. And amazing commentator with me is Milky, and I am Cemetery.
And thanks for joining us, chat. All of those links take you to the various volunteer and runner pages. Give our runners especially a follow.
Yep, and even our restreamer, Soulblade.
Mel me.
That's Mel, the one that's sitting next to me in this imaginary commentary booth. Yes, Ginger, you have Mel and Sam on comms.
Hey, Ginger. Welcome in. Yeah, Silver Gauntlets, I believe, had a Challenge Cup match. So the tournament we are watching, we call it the main tournament. It's the top 64 runners, and then Challenge Cup is the next 64.
So top 128 internees right off the bat.
Yep.
Still amazing runners. I mean, we're loaded up here in the top 64, and they have some amazing runners down there in the other 64.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, some runners who were in top 64 last year are in the Challenge Cup this year because the playing field has just gotten so competitive.
I don't think there was much point difference either when between 64 and 65.
No. Zephyr trying to go for a little swag there.
Did not get it.
Didn't quite get it. And Aeronaut at the vanilla bow chest, it is nothing.
Womp womp. At least I didn't speak that into existence.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, those are two decent runners, Bebe and Hell Knight.
Yeah. Very nice. Plastic? No.
No.
Can a mod delete that comment before Trust sees it? I'm kidding, of course, but...
Nope, I'm gonna keep it there, and I'm going to tag Trez just because you don't want it to be seen.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Swiss Mag.
Pin it instead. The opposite of deleting it. Oh,
Quick, someone summon Trez.
oh no.
Please don't, it's 10 o'clock his time, so... Let the man sleep.
Well, he's not asleep, but
Let the man have a quiet night.
don't try to summon Trez. There's like non-stop action on ZeldaSpeedRuns channels tomorrow, so
It's gonna be a very busy day. And I'm not home to help. Swiss is a type of cheese.
So yeah, Swiss is a type of tournament. We call it more like round robin usually, but basically it's everyone plays everyone.
Oh, we can't summon Trez here in ZSR2, so... Whew. I believe Trez has recovered some from his being sick,
Yeah.
but still, let him sleep or relax.
Yeah. So Swiss, you play someone with your same record every week.
The one problem with that being in Rando is Rando will Rando, so sometimes you get some great runners that just get screwed over by the randomizer seed generation. But by doing Swiss, it does help it sort out a little bit because you're not going to get screwed over by the randomizer in every single race.
Or you will. Oh, double forest.
Yeah, we're still not done.
We're still here in this place called Forest Temple for both runners.
Has someone woken up Soul yet?
It's not over yet. It's not over.
It's not over until Phantom Ganon sings. We really haven't had much more besides the Strength 1 in here.
Nope.
Finals will be best of 3, yes.
Yep, the grand finals are best of 3.
Semis aren't?
I kind of thought they were, but I don't think so. I think I hallucinated that. I was optimistic.
You might want to get checked out if you keep hallucinating things.
Right?
I
yeah. I don't even know how long functionally it would take to do. Yeah, so finals are a potential bracket reset. So the way it works, we've got a lower bracket match here. So it's double elimination. You lose twice to actually be out. And so whoever makes it to the lower bracket finals and wins that goes up against the finalist from winners bracket for grands. But the person from winners goes in with the advantage.
Yeah, they start with a 1-0 advantage. So if the loser's bracket winner wins, it's basically a free reset. So it's best of 1 at that point.
Yeah.
Speaking of lower bracket, we are in the lower bracket, so one of these two amazing runners will go home today. Well,
Yep.
they're still home, but you know what I mean.
They're home. They'll be out of the tournament. Which again, is sad because it means less Ocarina of Time randomizer races for us all to watch.
I know, and like I said, our 64 here in the standard tournament is just broken. We have a ton of good runners. We already have some big names in the OoTR community in the lower bracket.
That's a good question, Soulblade.
They might not be home.
I don't know that for sure. Yeah, lower bracket is stacked. Yeah. Trez is
They're all
not holding.
They're all
Trez
in
is not
Trez's
holding
basement.
anyone against their will.
They're all in
Everyone is-
Trez's basement. Can only go home when they're out of the tournament.
Everyone's here of their own volition. The runners, the restreamers, the trackers, the comments.
One less check, I think, in the Lost Woods. Yeah, Target in the Woods is the only one we haven't seen, and we haven't
Yep.
found a slingshot to do it.
Yep. Oh.
Feels bad, man.
Yes, we did find Din's in spirit. Ah, this eye switch. There we go.
Phantom Ganon not cooperating for Arrow. Trying to do it though, also with the Big Goron sword takes a different time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We've
had our
30.
30. Sorry. 30 skulls is dead, but we haven't seen 40 or 50.
Yep.
I mean, they could be right next to the Deku tree.
Yeah, I mean, we do get 2 extra hints here. Ooh,
That's a scale.
a scale. And yeah, we do have a vanilla nocturne, which means that we need forest, fire, and water medallions. So spirit, Deku, and forest. So like storms is very deep. It can only be irons, long shot, or lights, I believe.
Speaking of Deku tree hints, guess what?
Yay!
50 skulls is
50.
dead.
Yay!
We do know Frogs 2 is magic, but it can't be our first magic.
Yep. Because Shadow is a stone and requires magic.
Gerudo's Fortress to Twin Rova again.
Yay!
Hooray for repeat hints. And here is the child play for...
Look, you know what? Do we have all of our sometimes
I think we
hints? Oh, okay. Which means we're not getting a Frogs 1 hint.
Are gonna go kid probably turn in Zora's letter.
Yep.
Or Ruda's letter.
Yes.
Yes, chat. 80 is still alive if we want. 40 skull or 40.
Oh,
As magic.
That's nasty.
Chat likes to be evil to our runners.
Team Chaos definitely will prevail.
Here's how you have to do it, though. 40 skulls has magic, but you put the hints for 40 skulls at the back of Lake.
Both of them.
Because you know the runners aren't going to easily check those. We have not seen a Frogs 1 hint.
It can't be magic, because both Frogs 1 and 2 are magic locked because of Storms being behind Shadow. But it could be one of those 3 items that we mentioned.
You'll never find my light arrows on Bongo Bongo. I mean, every time we have a bet for light arrows, I almost always choose Bongo Bongo.
Yeah,
I'm bound to be right one of these times.
that's true. If you stick to the same thing. Yeah. Yep, anything behind Shadow, inherently magic locked.
And that is a bomb refill right in front of Zora thing. And then King Zora is another huge rupee. Well, not another one, but another hint for King Zora.
I think that is the only one.
Yeah, that's the one we saw on Zephyr's side when he missed the
Yeah. Yep.
earlier rubber hint.
Yep. And went back. So this should mean Era's getting that Spirit Temple path. But we'll figure it out. No one has dipped Jabu.
No one's to Babu Babu Jelly. I'm waiting for... yeah.
Oh, Era.
Nice job.
Din's was in Child Climb. That room with the switch.
Yeah, it was our bomb bag that was in Sunroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spirit is not magic locked.
You commenting that alone, Adam, is just enough.
What do we need the beans for?
Top of lab.
We have a hook shot.
True.
Just said Scarecrow. No, Arch was dead.
It's a piece of heart. I mean, come on. It's nice to have beans anyway. Bad completion percentage.
You're right. Setting Scarecrow is slow. It's true.
So we had Kokiri for us, which was our hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
We had Marketplace to keep us function.
Yep.
The best hint we've gotten in the game. This run. Come on.
Yeah, Kalo, but that scale here on Phantom Ganon, you're just playing Bolero or Minuet. You're going through there. We're not going upriver again.
Gonna do the chicken strat to get inside Zora's domain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The best path hint in the last seed. For beans. It's always for beans.
I had a seed the other day. 3 hints were for the same dungeon. I mean, that's not bad either. Resolving a path hint in 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Icy Waters still dead.
Oh.
Yeah, sadly, King Wheat Skip is banned still.
Still. Yep.
It is not in the weeklies, but it is for the tournament.
Yep.
Oh, no magic, so I have to do the long way of lighting the torches. Is ever going the same direction?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, Castle Fairy. I don't think we've seen this yet.
We have not.
Honestly, Kalo, no. I am bad at this game though, so I would just be like, nah, I just gotta go.
I had full clear. With the path hints we've had, I would have to do some job.
Yeah, unless you find a slingshot, in which case, then yeah.
Yeah, if you find the slingshot, I'd bail. What if you find the slingshot in Baronade?
Mm-hmm. I cried. It's the
You'd
actual
cry
answer. I would
if
cry.
Baronade had a slingshot?
If Baronade had a path slingshot. That would be the worst. Like, I did all of Jabu for a slingshot.
To get to try for a path item on the target.
Yeah. So unless Kokiri Sword was then on Darken in the Woods, I'd be so mad. Yes, Inko. I would also leave if K-Sword was on the first 3 checks. I would do the top and come back and cry if I had to come back.
Her runners are quite healthy.
Too healthy.
Come on, you have to beat the game with 3 hearts.
Alright, there's our dupe of the chickens hint.
Who doesn't like catching chickens for Anju, though?
Yeah, but you're not gonna do it. It's hinted dead.
No, but it'd still be the nice thing to do.
K-Sword cannot be behind Song of Storms, unfortunately, because Deku is our fire medallion today, and it locks Nocturne, her shadow.
Zephyr, yeah, going the same direction, gonna hit Jabu Jabu. Most checks available, really. Now you get to throw around your fiance. I mean, technically, you're her fiance for 7 years.
Yeah, so long. Alright.
You technically abandoned her for 7 years too.
I did nothing. Frankly, even Link did nothing. He was kidnapped by Rauru and the sages.
Which she is one of the sages.
So, really...
You're technically kidnapped by your future wife.
Yeah, technically it's Rudo's fault. And you abandoned her for 7 years.
So you didn't technically abandon her for 7 years. She kept you prisoner for 7 years.
Rudo knew where he was the whole time.
So yeah, for 7 years, Rudo kept her prisoner. Or kept him prisoner. You aren't going anywhere, Link.
Wow, look at those. Did you see that rupee layout?
Yes.
Yeah. That is a 2-dive. Real nice, so Zeph is gonna be doing...
Great change of subject there.
Yep, sorry.
Not a bad thing. Oh, Rudo doesn't realize she's sage until you finish Water Temple, so it is all Rauru.
It's all Rauru.
A kind of him, right?
What a jerk. There's one. There's two.
Sadly, it didn't have anything for us.
No. Just another heart. Which, I can't hear these runners, but I know that after they pick up that heart container, they're like, I don't want hearts, I want items. More items.
I mean, in theory, RNG could put you up with a one-dive game. But it's very unlikely.
Yeah, so in that case, you could have probably collected one of those groups while jumping down and then one dive. I think that's the only way that you can do a one dive game is almost exactly what Zephyr had and collecting as you jump.
Hey, we're gonna get double Jabu, by the way.
You find a hammer in Jabu, yeah.
Then you scream at the seed or at random bot.
Yeah, Valley Rock, absolutely. Do that first. You've got Bolero, it's easy enough to get back to fire.
Yeah, we almost have all our items for our stone dungeons. We don't want them, but in case we do have to dip into there, we do have them. Skullmask was hinted dead.
Yes, K-Sword can be a target in the woods. We just need a slingshot then.
Which I swear could be here on Baronade. To make you cry, Mel.
I will be so sad.
We also found the boomerang that we were in here with in Lostwood, so that's why we're going here. Plus, we don't have that slingshot.
Yep. Yep.
And TheAranaut showing us how to fly.
Yeah. Use bombs in Jabu, people.
Blow up the fish from the inside. By the way, the Zora Sapphire you get from here is vanilla.
Oh yeah. So much vanilla.
Right?
Use bombs wisely. And
Do a
by that
barrel
I mean-
roll.
By that I mean everywhere. Use bombs everywhere. They said it again. Is this even rando?
We're not sure yet.
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
Yep, we killed Rudo. We gotta go back for her now.
A fish that can't swim.
Yep. Fishwife drowns because this game is bad.
This is a very well coded game. Come on.
Yep. That's alright.
So if you killed Rudo, and who becomes the sage?
King Zora? He just weeps around.
Well, the bad part is you can't get the Zora Sapphire then because you didn't actually save the princess, so you don't technically get engaged. So you don't become adult.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you cause all of Hyrule to be doomed just by killing your fiance.
Classic. Yeah, can't you just, like, take the sapphire? We know where the sapphire is. It's always in the same place.
But if she drowns, you would have to be dive down to her corpse.
No, because she... Oh, for the switch. Yeah.
There's a whole ploy, by Ganondorf anyway. Kill your fiance.
No, this is an actual theory. This is like an actual theory that the game doesn't necessarily not encourage, honestly, because Rudo denies knowing anything about the letter.
There we go. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, so Aeronaut did what's called box skip there. You skip the platform where you pick up the box.
If you get that on your first try, you save some time, but 2 or 3 misses and you're losing time.
Yep. Can't wait for there to be nothing here.
And then us go on a slingshot hunt.
Yeah.
One to 2, save. 2 to 3, same time. 3 to 4, cost time. All of the slingshots in Shadow.
I mean, we can't get into Shadow without the Kokiri sword. Yeah. Alright, Baronade, you got something good for us?
Moment of truth.
Please? Just Kokiri sword?
Slingshot?
Please?
Slingshot?
Kokiri sword?
Slingshot?
No!
Our container! Oh, ouch.
Alright, so,
Ooh, that was complete bait then.
yeah, so here's the deal. All of the slingshots could be behind Din's, and we would then need the boomerang to do Child Spirit for Din's.
True. But how many more checks can we do with Din's? That's not blocked by Shadow, because we can't do Shadow. We need Kokiri Sword to do Shadow.
Oh yeah, but we have... Yeah. That doesn't make a lot of sense, because Shadow is locked behind Deku completion. Yeah. Kokiri Sword can't be behind storms. Where were the fire arrows again?
Training grounds.
Do we remember, like, where, though?
In the maze, they were not deep key lock, so you can get them nice and early.
Okay.
Key air chests is what they're saying.
Okay. So I was like, maybe if it was deep enough that technically the fire arrows are locked behind strength 2 for keys, I'm not sure.
Arrow's gonna show us, lake, at least. Remember the 5th of November?
That was a couple months ago.
It was.
It was a lab bean.
Because Scarecrow is, time consuming.
It's slow, yeah.
Let's go set up here while we're here anyway. Go do some fishing. They missed the last. They screwed up the last note, so
Yeah.
don't blame them for resetting that.
Any left-right enjoyers in chat?
I do down and A usually.
Yeah, yeah.
Goron's Lullaby is not bad. It's personal preference.
Goron's Lullaby, I think, is the one that I'm always like, what is this Scarecrow song?
See, I knew we got along for some reason, Soul.
Fair, yeah.
And a bloopy.
Yeah, I think the Scarecrow setup is just nicer because you get into Lake as adult and you ride the bean up for the lab, for example, and then you can still just go set up Scarecrow.
You know it's a good place to go right now? Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern is a very good place to go.
We can fully clear it and then go right over to Lake and get top of lab.
Yep.
Take the ass off, Chuckles.
Yeah, it's just path.
There we go. PTSD. I mean, that's I shouldn't laugh at PTSD, but it's kind of funny.
Alright, and Aeronaut did play Bolero there and is headed towards ice.
Burger. I mean, Ice Cavern is pretty cool, but... That boomerang just went right through Baronade.
Yeah.
Yes, we're definitely rushing ice at the hour and 34 minute mark.
Alright. Zephyr had a little trouble with that, phase 3, I think it's technically, of Baronade. But recovered, and Baronade is dead.
Both our runners fully clearing a stone dungeon that ended up being bait.
Well...
Sadly, they didn't know.
We don't know that it's, yes, the Lost Woods path is whatever is on target. Which means that it has to be Kokiri Sword.
Well, there's an ever slight chance that it could be in Wasteland.
It could be something else.
No, because Fire Arrows was nice and early. I was trying to think, it could be the Dins, but no, we got Fire Arrow early.
Yeah.
Skull Mask isn't always, and it was hinted dead. Or, it's not an always. It's sometimes, but it was hinted dead.
I mean, it can only be something that would directly lock Kokiri's sword, obviously. Like, our strength 2, for example, and it's in spirit.
And we are not going to unfreeze King Weep.
Nope. Yes, there were 2 keys on Child Side Spirit. The boomerang could still be path. We just have not seen any slingshots to know otherwise.
That's just a bomb refill over on the standing ice. The easy way up onto the ice, hover boots.
I do much prefer having hover boots.
I mean, watch me find a strength in here, and then we could go do Adult Spirit.
Yeah, chat adjusting their horrible theories from earlier because most of them have been proven or disproven by the hints.
John's usually wanting the worst for the runners.
Yep.
They like to see our runners suffer.
Alright, I do believe this is going to wrap up 20 for Era as far as gold skulls in ice.
Could you imagine if slingshots were just on 20 skulls?
Be pretty bad. Pretty unfortunate. But both runners will be at 20 soon. I think they're about even.
This is I would say this has been mostly linear though.
Well, yes and no, because I feel like we have gotten way too many AD items for it not to feel like it's all dungeons. But
you don't want to do AD because you haven't had enough to push you.
The amount of items that you need to do AD, there's only 3 things that can be behind it.
Yeah. So with logic, you're like, I get all these AD items, I don't want to go.
Oh, big chest. Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I'm sorry, I thought Zephyr lost the fish. Because I was focused on the big chest here in ice.
And it is Pharaoh's Wind.
Can't use that yet.
Can't use it. We don't have magic. Go do frogs too. We need Pharaoh's Wind.
Thanks, game.
Such a helpful item there.
I was watching a race with someone last weekend, and they got Pharaoh's Wind, and I was like, eh. They were just appalled that I would go meh to Pharaoh's Wind. I'm like, they don't have magic, and they're not gonna get magic for like another half hour. They're just gonna forget they have it.
I mean, we are an hour 40 and we have not had magic. I mean, the other, just recently I did a seed with Adam, and we had all the meme percentage at least.
Nice. Yes. Alright. Zephyr, going adult.
Probably gonna follow behind TheAranaut.
Probably going into ice.
Did he set up a Scarecrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, big pose first.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Getting
Delete.
bullied by...
Delete ice keys.
Oh, they're great though.
No. They're not.
They're wonderful enemies. And chill.
Oh.
They just want you to chill with them. Come on.
Absolutely terrible. Alright. Is it Vanilla Serenade. Or is it some songs?
I mean, you already talked about 4 vanilla songs earlier. You probably jinxed this in. It's a 50-50 chance.
It is a 50-50 chance that it is Vanilla Serenade.
Yeah, that's a biggie.
Oh.
And it's strength 2! Ooh, and it is Serenade.
It is Vanilla Serenade, though. All right, so
Out, Mel, out. You keep jinxing things.
we're gonna go see the rest of Spirit for sure.
I like that play. And if we really want, if we don't find anything major in Spirit, we could also do 3 more checks in GGG.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 2 unlocks a decent few items.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Zeph did big pose, and
It was a blue feat. Yeah, it was nothing. Yep. All right. So Zephyr probably going to ice, picking up the horse though.
trying to pick up the horse. There we go.
Yeah. Oh no, this has to be Fields and Lake.
Oh, get Scarecrow activated.
Yeah, get Scarecrow, and then he'll play Bolero and go ice.
Feels bad, man, because then you get the song.
Yeah, and like, unfortunately, Zeph has been kind of following Era through most of this.
We haven't had, and it's been a little too linear. They can't diverge enough to get a groundbreaking thing, unless we found something major in Lake.
Yeah, and he's not like it's not like we're saying he's out. That's not what I'm saying. Just that he is following, and so if everything is linear on the way after ice,
then it comes down to execution.
Yep. And for someone who I think has only played 3 times in the last month, might be hard.
Slight disadvantage.
Slight disadvantage on the execution.
Another Song of Storms. Sorry, can't fully reach the top. We don't have the long jump.
There were 2 keys in the child-only checks.
Hey, look, it's a key. Key.
And I think those were the only 2 keys that we had. And I don't think there was a key in adult.
There wasn't a key in the lower adult.
Oh, okay.
So we have our
all
5 keys.
No, runners are not allowed to Navi dive.
Navi dive, I do not know that.
You cheese your way into the bottom of the well. Yes, there are slingshot and Kokiri sword possibilities here.
I'd laugh if it's I still am gonna continue to laugh if it's a slingshot.
You know, I feel like I've seen Era do this recently, not using hovers in this room, and I just wonder sometimes, like, what hurt you to not use hover boots in that room?
What hurt you? Nope, not there.
Yeah, yep, it's just illegal in this rule set.
Piss off that Armos, so he steps on the switch for you.
Yep.
That's a small. That's a big. And there's our magic.
Ooh, there is our magic.
That is a nice find. Sadly, that fully kills Frogs. I mean, Frogs 2 was already dead.
Yeah, Frogs 2 was already dead. We knew that.
Yes, they can do.
We
can't
still
do
need
Shadow now when they
Kokiri
knock
sword. Yeah.
We are going to see top of the... And that's another baby.
Oh no!
And that's a slingshot!
Okay. So, I do believe that there might be nothing on target in the woods now.
Why? Because we still need Kokiri.
We still need Kokiri Sword, and it could be there, but that slingshot is locked behind Boomerang.
But it would require all of the slingshots to be locked behind.
It would require
or other
all.
slingshot.
Yep. So, I mean, maybe there's another slingshot on target in the woods. Alright. There is Zeph finishing up lake and field checks, playing Bolero, and headed to ice.
We won't know what target of the wood is until they shoot the target in the wood.
Yeah, that's definitely... So that's one of those, like, feels bad moments, because you are going to have to commit to going back to that, like, going child and checking that, and when
With it being a path and you have such obtuse items, yes.
Yep. Yeah, Chimp, we were kind of just talking about that.
Yeah, if it's linear, that does put Zeph behind, just because playing catch-up.
Yep. So
And it wasn't anything that Zeph did wrong, it was just a few earlier choices.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of overworld cleanup that if Kokiri Sword is in fact just kind of anywhere, then that, you know, it will end up evening out more because Era will have to backtrack for those. But if it's, say, on Twin Rova or in the Lake room in GTG, then it's going to be
favoring Arrow.
Yeah. And it is not nighttime for that skull. Which must mean... he must be at 16 and not 17.
Yeah, he's slightly early.
Yeah.
What song
Kokiri
track do we
Sword?
still have left?
Just Prelude, which Era will pick up Sun Song after Spirit here. It is Storms, Chimp. It's Storms on AD and Nocturne is on Burning Cack. So
hey look, it's time for Troll Rova.
Oh, is she trolling?
A little bit, nothing major, but... Oh, there she goes, Trolls.
Yeah, so the only things that can be behind Storms are Longshot, Irons, or Light Arrows. Alright, come on, Twin Robo. Yeah.
Yeah, got in the corner just slightly.
Get burned.
You sound like you don't like the witches.
You know, I don't like her very much.
Why? Because she's trolly? I mean, there is a reason we call her Troll Rova.
Yeah. Yeah, so Spirit is Path to Morpha, and that is why AD is looking more likely, because Magic and Dins were here.
And we both love Stone Shadow.
Uh-huh. Yep. But we have not seen Hammer at all yet, so that is our...
I think that's our last item for AD that we don't have.
Yeah. Run! Run! Oh, Navi. We just found magic. We just found magic a little bit ago, Chimp, so probably just hasn't been updated yet.
It could be magic and Dins here. Either one, either or.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could even be the slingshot.
We do not know.
We don't know. Trying to find the item.
I didn't see what
Was
that
that
was.
another slingshot?
Yeah, that was.
Is that a slingshot pouch?
That's what chat was, or that's what our tracker was hinting at.
Yep, so two of 3 slingshots being behind that boomerang makes it very likely that that's what this is. I think so, Chimp. Oh, maybe not. I suppose you've got Requiem. It's easy enough to get back out here to reverse.
I mean, are they going to go check the Targ in the Woods? What else
Yeah.
can you do as kids?
Yeah, I mean, Era would have...
Hey, look, it's Sunsong. What are
some
the
stuff.
chances?
The chances were 100%, given the information we have.
Really? I'm shocked.
Shocked. Okay, so the question is this a slingshot, which is the easiest way to find out that it's a path slingshot?
I want our 40 skulls hit. I want to finish our hints.
Yeah. Yeah, the 40 skulls, a little concerning. We don't have a 40 skulls hint yet, Chimp. It could be Kokiri sword.
Watch, this is a slingshot for a slingshot.
Yeah?
I would laugh.
Yeah, I mean, we know for sure that those 2 slingshots are behind that boomerang. So, like, the path is fulfilled. But a vanilla sling here would make it more obvious. And...
Or Kokiri sword.
And very frustrating for the runners if it's not Kokiri sword. Yeah. Alright, so Zephyr showing off.
Yes, we could have yet another non-vanilla, or have another vanilla item. Hey, it's gold scale. Ooh. Okay, lab dive.
Lab dive? Tektite?
We
Got a
have
couple
not.
options.
That was not hinted, so. Too many options.
Yeah. Oh, did we peek Tektite? Probably.
I think Zephyr did that when he was checking.
Yeah,
field.
I think so.
Oh, we're being told they also did not check.
Huh? Chat.
Stop confusing.
We trusted you.
We trust you guys because we can never remember.
That's disgusting. Okay,
I would love Yeet Fairy to me something.
to...
I would love the Yeet Fairy to have boom or the Kokiri sword.
Disgusting.
Why?
Alright. Silvers for Zephyr and Serenade. No, Silver Block Room has not been checked in GTG.
Yeah, Kokiri sword!
There it is. Okay.
That is wow, that's a unique path.
Mm-hmm.
So scale required for lab dive, but you had to get the slingshot from Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Which you had to have the boomerang for key logic.
Yep.
So Lost Woods for boomerang for key logic and Spirit to get the slingshot, to do target in the woods, to get scale for lab dive. Our other scale was a lot earlier.
Yep.
And of course, you go straight to Deku.
Oh, absolutely. Find out what you've got here. There's honestly still a chance that, like, the slingshot, like, there could be something on Goma, there could be something in Shadow.
I'm
I
calling
imagine
it now, Hammer and Deku.
Could be. Yeah. I mean, I would think Era ends up going Shadow before Fire, even if Hammer were to be here.
Oh yeah. Screw you, Mido, I'm going past. It's for the second time.
Yep.
No, you can't Mattis skip that one. It's banned.
Nope. Yes, gold scale. The gold scale and the boomerang are both path to go.
That's a biggie.
in this case.
And that's a bow!
Yep. That is a bow.
So what are we missing for go mode? Lights?
Lights, long shot, maybe irons.
Is long shot required?
For water?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm not awake, remember? I did have a small nap right before this race, but apparently it did not refresh my brain enough.
Yes, in this rule set.
Yeah, irons could be... We have gold scale, so we can do water. We just need the long shot.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I still think you probably end up going Shadow, because it's going to be the best location for you to go anyway.
We've also had our Zora tunic nice and early.
Yep.
Meaning we did not have to buy any tunics this seed.
Yep. Yeah. So I think the only big question mark is, alright, where's our long shot, obviously? And can we get away without irons? That'd be nice. Is it just gonna end up AD for lights?
You had to speak it into existence, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You just like humming with me that much, I see.
Give me another 2 hours of this. But speaking of 2 hours, it's a little early, but happy almost 2 hours.
Happy almost 2 hours! We still have 40 skulls missing.
Yeah, we still don't have a 40 skulls hint. It's still very possible that this is all dungeons for storms. TheAranaut is in the lead, and given what we have seen,
With this being so linear, Zephyr's gonna have to do execution, good execution to catch up.
yeah, good execution, and like kind of needs
Hope
to
the
find
long shot is in a random spot.
Yeah, so like for example, if
We just gave Arrow 2 slings because we know where the other sling is. It was onto Inrova, so technically they should be at 30, but we know where the other item is.
yeah, so like if Zephyr makes the call to say reverse to GTG here before following the slingshot path, which there's a chance that with Silver's, he's been pretty thorough as he's covered the overworld and dungeons, so I wouldn't be too surprised if he does that. And if that just escapes TheAranaut's memory for a while, and it turns out that all of Shadow is skippable because it's irons and we don't need them.
By the way, we're now done with Decker Tree.
Hi Goma, bye Goma.
Hi, Slingshot. I think it was more so we can keep track that slingshot is slingshot locked.
I think someone just misclicked a button and it's not that big a deal.
They flashed it multiple times and then it just sat there. We can really take it off if it's going to bug you that much, but... Yeah, we have no clue where the long shot is. Well, what was our Pathomorpha?
So, Path to Morpho was Spirit Temple, where we found Dins and Magic, which is why I assume Era's just gonna go do Shadow. Maybe is thinking about doing Big Pose on the way over.
And we have a... Oh, we're doing a bet now.
Where is Longshot? Alright.
And like as I said I do, my bet is on Bonga Bonga.
So yeah, exclamation point bet, and put your guesses in chat where you think our long shot is.
Oh, and now we can truly say happy 2 hours.
Yep, and while you're at it,
give a shout out to our trackers, who are none other than Toad and Adam. Shout out to these two amazing runners for fun watching, TheAranaut and Zephyr. And joining me in the comms booth is the ever amazing Milkweed. That I'm probably butchering your name every time.
No, it's just Milkweed.
All right, yay! I can Non-butcher name for a change. And oh, let's also say that Soulblade is amazing. He's our restreamer today.
Yes, thank you, Soulblade.
Without
And
him
chat.
around, I would have to do work.
Imagine working.
I like this ability to say, ooh, Aeronaut struggling with adult shooting gallery too.
Yeah, so I sympathize with this because I hate the shooting minigames.
And like I said, I don't mind them compared to other games. The one in Ocarina of Time is not too bad.
So many of the interesting things. We know, for example, Spirit is not long shot locked. It wasn't magic locked. Our first magic was the one in Spirit.
By the way, this kit is a slight advantage to Zephyr because Aeronaut's having trouble shooting.
I mean, yeah, and it's so hard to shake off something like this too.
You're like, I need to do this. Well, and also with the child having the bomb bag, you're like, I can't afford to do or skip this.
Exactly.
Even though I'm sucking at it, which I suck at all shooting games in general. So. Not, or he has the.
We are not saying Era is sucking at anything.
No, we're just saying that the game itself sucks. As Mel loves to state that these are horrible.
This game is bad.
Arnott is an amazing runner.
Yep. Alright, what's on 20?
Stick!
20 sticks!
And there's our slingshot! Oh! That slingshot was not shadow or our spirit locked.
So it's just the gold scale.
E
It's not boomerang, just gold scale.
Yeah, we didn't have to have that boomerang.
Yeah.
Troll item.
Man, so those other two slings just bait for us.
Complete bait.
Complete bait.
Wow. We did talk about slingshots being on Scold at some point.
Yep.
And here is your shadow tip.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, Drew. We knew the scale was path at the time.
But how we got to the scale.
Yeah. At the time, it could have been the boomerang, but...
Oh, other scale was on Phantom Ganon. I was trying to remember where we saw the silver scale first, and it was on Phantom Ganon.
Yeah.
And this might just be trolling us here in Shadow.
Yep. Truth Spinner RNG. And that is Twin Rova down for Zephyr, and we will find out
what he does next.
Yeah, what he does next, basically, could decide
this.
Does
he reverse and finish off GGG?
Yep. Yeah, it could be a vanilla long shot, and irons are here in Shadow.
How many keys have we seen in GGG?
Like all of them.
So those would be 2 items behind and 2 strength 2.
Yeah, I think we actually saw 7.
So one of them is an item.
Yep.
Yes, bet is still open. Did you bet?
I did not.
Pick a random fun check. We can have bottom of the well.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be here in Wasteland, just to be spicy about it.
It's a spicy meatball.
Yeah. So Zephyr is making kind of exactly the play that he needs
could help
to
him
make.
out. Yeah.
And he needs it to pay out, obviously.
Blast, we are betting just where the long shot is. You get bragging rights if you win. I just realized we don't have Axel here, so I don't see the somewhere stupid bet.
Drew, please.
Oh, that'd be disgusting. It's possible.
It is not possible
It's not
for
possible.
long shot to
No.
be.
That would be funny.
Legitimately not possible.
There we go. Someone was nice enough to do the bet somewhere stupid. Here's your wasteland.
We got a lot of people who are. Oh,
And it's Biggie. Did you speak it into existence? It's X-Ray 3! That strength 3 is strength 2 locked.
Oh, there's long shot.
And we're done.
Alright. Well, not necessarily yet. We'll find out.
Yeah, he's immediately bailing. I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
Shadow was the right way to go. We are going to see gold scale water.
Yeah, so fun facts about Water Temple. You can logically get into Water Temple with this gold scale. You just can't do any of the checks in logic.
Fun random information. You can have a horse fall from the sky after the water temple too, as a fun glitch. It's just funny.
So Zephyr's going to show us these last couple checks here. Aeronaut taking full advantage of that Furore's Wind, setting it here, meaning no matter where that boss key is. Nice, easy way back.
What could help Aeronaut here? Or Zephyr here? Finding hammer if it's required?
I think the only thing that can help Zephyr here is, yeah, finding the hammer and lights being behind all dungeons. And welcome in Zelda Speedruns and Raiders.
Welcome! You are joining us for the Aeronaut versus Zephyr. We are 2 hours and 7 minutes in, and we are not in go mode yet.
Yep, we might be in go-ish mode, though.
Go-ish?
Go-ish. We don't know yet if irons are required, and if they are, we're going on a little hunt for those. We also don't have our light arrows. So, glow-ish.
Glowish. There's a biggie here.
There is a big chest here.
That's a key. That is our double defense.
That's double defense.
And that's a small chest. So nothing left here in GTG.
Yep.
But we could do Eat Rock.
Kokiri Sword is on Lab Dive.
Ooh, imagine if it's on Yeet Rock. We're not going to see it immediately. But how long would Aeronaut before Aeronaut went to Wasteland?
I mean, it would be a while, I think. I think Aeronaut would likely go back into Shadow first, finish that, and then go reverse to GTG and pick it up on the way. Couple small keys.
So that's not our boss key yet.
Alright, so Zephyr just gonna be following what we have seen Era do already. Do target in the woods. Feel like, oh, of course, gold scale. Like, hey, now I can get into water eventually. Yeah, target, then lab, Deku. We'll see 20 skulls, I think, from Zephyr too, and probably
The shield spam.
What's
Yeah, magic is strength 2 lock because it the first magic we got was in spirit.
Yep.
Adult spirit.
Yeah, if strength 3 is required, that definitely gives Zephyr back some time, but it'll just depend. Especially if Era decided to go back into Shadow.
And there's scale. Hey, you can quickly get there though.
Mm-hmm. Era, like, I don't want to do Dark Link Loop because River Chest is already hinted dead. We don't need it. And so, we're...
Cinder Pillar's not been hinted though.
No. But we are seeing something that is fun, and that is Dragon Chest with Choosing Gold Scale. Yep. Yep. Longshot was in Shadow. Think he's got this. Oh, no. No, missed the timing on that dive, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that was his only chew.
Yep, and resetting.
Hate to see it, man. Can I give you one guess where Zephyr's gonna hit next?
I mean, I don't need a guess.
He's going
not a guess.
Go to Shadow. Yeah, not really a guess.
No, yep. It's like, I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count, kind of guess.
Yeah, that was the joke behind it.
Sorry, Cardinal. You're just a little off.
Slightly wrong. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. There's our big key, our boss key.
Yep. Alright, so. The out has dwindled. Light arrows behind
Matt,
us.
you're still curious. Are you just wanting to know if you get are you going to get some rupees or not, or some channel points? That was a nice clean Morpho.
Mm-hmm. It's good. Courtney Skull Hammer for lights in Gerudo Valley Hammer Rocks just for maximum pain. Dude.
There is a 1 in like 700 chance.
Disgusting.
Oh, 40 is dead. You saw that?
Oh.
Ah, it was next to
Finally.
the lab.
Finally. Alright, grabbing this key just in case.
Watch lights in center pillar.
Yeah, could be back in Shadow. Could be.
Our lights could be anywhere.
Yeah.
So let's go have Ganon tell us where.
I am not gonna lie. I hope Era does shoot the sun and they're just there.
Are you ready to be done with this seed?
No. Oh, no. It's just, I see this a lot. It could also be vanilla light arrows.
They are not going to shoot the sun, by the way.
Nope, not shooting the sun. What you got?
It is vanilla lights.
Let's go!
Then that kind of kills it.
Alright, that is go mode for Era, and that is going to be GG's here. Is this even rando?
And we will have interviews, by the way.
Yeah, so we have not really had to talk about this yet, but these runners are using a 20-minute delay, so what we are watching actually happened 20 minutes ago.
We're seeing into the past.
Yeah. So provided Era doesn't, die and climb and on Ganon about 8 times, he'll be done in the next 6-ish minutes.
Yeah, and then once they catch up, if indeed Aeronaut doesn't die and stuff, we will get 1 to 2 runners in, depending on if the other chooses not to continue.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to say this has been mostly linear, though, this seed. Because we didn't have to do AD. We did go on a hammer hunt.
I think the runners are probably, obviously they'll tell us how they feel, but I don't think either of them needs to, feel bad at all about this. Stone Jabu. This seed was absolutely screaming. Hey.
AD.
Hey. Storms is behind all dungeons. It just happened that we did need ice. We needed that strength in ice, so we did need that letter. We just didn't need to do Jabu. But that boomerang path is pretty compelling.
Yeah, I mean, you got a boomerang, you have only 1 other check, and that could be there. And you got an early Ruto's letter, which was on Death Mountain Trail.
Yep. Yeah, in the wall. In Trail.
Let's see how cleanly Aeronaut does Ganon. Dorf.
Right. So you use your bottle, shoot it back, stun him.
Time your pokes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice and clean. Longshot was in the Silver Rupee Scythe room in Shadow. We don't know where Irons is.
Yeah. We have no idea. I mean, we have a decent idea. They could also very well be in Shadow.
But we didn't need them.
Irons could still be behind all dungeons, that's true. But that's just kind of where we left.
We had various vanilla this seed. Including light arrows.
Yeah, we did. We had quite a bit of vanilla. We had 1, 2, 3...
4 songs.
4 vanilla songs. With Nocturne, yep. 1 vanilla dungeon reward. There is a race later. I think it's in an hour and a half. About the restream should start. And that's phase 1 of the Ganon fight. Zephyr is going to make it into Shadow here. Won't quite make it to that long shot before Era finishes.
Yes, tonight at 8:35 p.m. Eastern. We have Exodus versus Fabio.
It's gonna be a great match. Well, they asked, and we've asked, do you want to say other things?
After the interview, I will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they had just asked about racism, so I was trying to help them out.
We just want to answer the questions and be helpful.
So mean.
All right, get your GGs in chat, everyone. TheAranaut is going to be taking this and moving on to lower bracket round 3.
With a time of 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 18 seconds.
And Zephyr stopping immediately. Must have been watching the race down the room. Era, GGs. Welcome in.
GG's.
Thanks.
I see you were able to finally get the Discord again.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was slight confusion. They had done a server cleanup on Discord and accidentally deleted us.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Happens sometimes.
Well, good to have you back. Zeph,
So what's your
welcome in.
thoughts? And GG, Zeph, what were your two's thoughts on this seed?
Not difficult to say after all. Except those little baits about lost foods.
Yeah, that boomerang.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if you two already talked about this, but you both did end up going through all of Jabu, which it made sense.
That was like one of the only questions I had was if he had done Jabu and
Yeah, you both fully cleared Jabu.
and they did, so I'm like, okay, well I don't feel that bad then. So
It was mostly linear, and then did you get your skulls turned in at the end, Zephyr?
no, I didn't.
There was a slingshot on 10.
Yeah, I saw that on the restream. That's really stupid.
Yeah.
So it's just convenient that Boomerang locked 2 slingshots in Spirit as well.
Yeah, yep. So we kind of like both of you. Oh, all right. Boomerangs for spirit key logic. You got me again. And then the slingshot just chilling on 10.
Yeah, I was thinking about the spirit tube for getting a cookery sword after nothing to do in Jabu.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you guys did give us some entertainment. We saw double Jabu and we saw double Forest.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That strength 1 being in Forest.
I called that. That was the funniest thing. I was like, I killed the floor master. I'm like, just watch this be strength. And it was a big chest. And I'm like,
Mel also called, watch there be strength 1 here, and they can check the vanilla bow chest.
Yeah, probably, Era, it seemed like you were interested not only in the song, but you didn't waste any time going up and taking advantage of those hovers and, some of the more niche logic of Forest Temple.
Yeah.
It paid out in that strength and clearing up Forest a little easy, which I think is really where you ended up gaining most of your time over Zephyr. Was getting that progression taken care of a little earlier, whereas Zeph, you pushed Overworld a little more.
yeah. I mean, I didn't. So did Era go like in adult out to Forest?
I've never done like adult because after my progression for a while I'm loud.
Yeah,
Why
as soon as
I have
you
to nothing. I was thinking about must to rush GGG because GF is path to Tunworova.
Mm-hmm.
And the first chest on the top of GF, I was like, what the what? People clown.
Yeah. I was like, are both tunics gonna be path because Zora tunic was in Lost Woods and then Goron tunic was in Gerudo Fortress, both in hinted areas, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then you go into GTG and you get both wallets, and you're like, okay, it's not tunics then.
Yeah, same.
But no, I don't know. I don't like trying to go to like forest super early and like if I could if I could get like Minuet and Child, then that would make it way better, but then my child routing was all kinds of fucked up, for lack of a better term,
Rip.
'cause I missed time of day at Lon Lon because movement bad.
Yeah, and then you missed a gold or Skullata in Zora's Domain because of the time of day too.
Oh yeah, I just forgot. But I was like, at that point, I was like, is it boomerang for 40 skulls? Because that's what I was thinking. Because I didn't have a 40 skull hint for the longest time, and I'm like, how is this boomerang path? And because it's like it's the only thing I got from Lost Woods, and I'm like, this nothing makes sense with this boomerang unless it's spirit logic. And then right after I get like to 18 or 19 skulls, I find the strength 2 in ice, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess we just drop this and go to go to spirit, and then you get slingshot. I'm like, okay, well, I guess might as well check target in the woods because this boomerang doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, sure.
And then I got the 40 hint, and I'm like, oh, okay, so high skulls are dead, so this boomerang is weird, and I don't understand. And then you get the gold scale off target in the woods, and I'm like, okay, this is just stupid.
Yeah.
Gotta love RNG or the randomizers pass sometimes.
Mm-hmm. So, Era, at the end of the race, when you're going to get the light arrow hint, how about those light arrows?
It was like okay, like an ice cream. Ice
Yeah.
cream from Zelda.
Yeah, that was just icing on the cake. Here,
Yeah.
have some light
Yeah.
arrows.
A nice vanilla.
There's a quite a bit of vanilla in this seed, which was pretty stupid.
Yeah, we were talking about that. 4 vanilla songs, multiple vanilla items.
Yeah, and that's kind of where we were saying we're like, oh, well, vanilla light arrows are an option now. Wouldn't that just be perfect? And there they were. But yeah, any other comments that you have on the seed, either of you?
Real quick, I wanted to comment about all your AD items you got so nice and early, and then didn't need them at all, or almost didn't need them.
I was so ready for AD, and my brain could not process it because I didn't clue in for the longest time that Shadow was a stone, so magic wasn't like our first magic wasn't going to be on frogs too. Because I got that, like I saw that hint, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of
Yeah.
scary. And then when I was 2 songs from having frogs too, and one of them being storms, and I'm like, oh man, what? Like our first, it's going to be AD for storms for magic, and then I'm like thinking about it, and I look at my tracker, and I'm like, wait, Shadow's a stone. I'm like, wait, what the hell am I thinking? And then I'm like, oh no, but it's still AD for Kokiri Sword to be in bottom of the well. And then I thought about it for a little bit longer, and I looked. I'm like, wait, no, Deku locks Shadow access because of Nocturne being vanilla. And I'm like, what the hell am I thinking? I'm like, and at that point, I'm just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I can't think.
Yeah, you had early Rudo's Letter, Boomerang, you had Hover.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was a very strong seeming AD seed, except that we didn't know where the hammer was. And it could very well be AD for the iron boots, which you didn't
Maybe.
need.
I'm just curious too about the big chest
In Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rocks.
It
I
could have
reversed back
could have been your boots there too.
Mm-hmm.
I reversed back to GTG to leave FW there just in case we found like hammer. Like just because of how stupid the logic was of like the path hint. I'm like, watch. At that point I didn't have gold scale yet to get Kokiri sword, but I'm like, watch like the the Morpha path that's Din's be like Hammer and Shadow to get Valley Rocks, and it's like Iron Boots, and it's all just a waste of time. But then I got Strength 3 in Wasteland, and I'm like, well, maybe this is my way to win the seed, because I knew I was super far behind.
Yeah, I wanted Yeet Rock, but we never saw it.
Maybe Hammer's there.
Maybe. But yeah, I got the Strength 3, and I'm like, this is the only way I win. Like, lights have to be in Light Trial or OGC, and maybe this is my chance to win.
Well, sadly, Zephyr, this is our last time seeing you in this tournament.
That's unfortunate.
Hope to see you on weeklies, though, because you're an amazing runner. Aranaut, you're going to move on to face Cola in the next round.
Oh, spoilers,
Oh my
Sam.
gosh.
Spoilers.
Sorry, I kind of have to when you have to reveal who the next opponent is.
You just well,
Okay,
spoilers,
the winner.
Sorry,
of
chat.
Cola, yeah, sorry, winner of Cola and Drunus.
It's fine. Everything's fine. But yes, good luck in your next match and future matches after that.
And we hope to see you more on weeklies.
Yeah, the weeklies are coming back. Always nice. And with that, if there are no other questions, comments, concerns, complaints, I won't hear the complaints. You can send those directly to Adam, has been taking all of the blame for this one.
Sounds good. Well, I blame Adam for almost everything except for that one bloop at the end, which is Cemetery.
Thanks, Soulblade. We're ready for you to take it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in a couple hours, we have a Season 6 tournament winners bracket round 2 of Exodus versus Favio. And then tomorrow we have 2 standard tournament matches and 1 RSL tournament match happening. The first one at 8 a.m. on the 28th is the RSL quarterfinals of Timmy versus Pyra. And then at 8:20 a.m. on the 28th is the Season 6 winner bracket 2 is Fanta Tank versus Louis Ferns, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
And then way down at 1:20 p.m. on the 28th is lower bracket round 2 I Don't Know versus Zavi.
Who's Zavi playing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Matt.
No,
his name's Matt.
I don't know.
His name's what?
I don't know.
And then, of course, the ever so popular NA Weekly at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on the 28th. That's going to do it for us. I don't think the other match has started yet, so you guys got to hang out until that happens in a couple hours.
That'd be a very long countdown if it was.
Oh, gosh, right? But yeah, just one last time, I threw the runners links in chat. Era, Zeph, thank you both for letting us restream this. GG's again. Gosh, I almost said our toads.
Our toads.
Our trackers today are, one of them is a toad. Tenacious, in fact. And Magic
We also
Adam.
had Adam, yes. Who could be a toad? We don't know.
And Soulblade was doing our restreaming, so thank you. And Cemetery, this was fun. Thanks so much.
Yeah, Mel, we definitely need to do this again at some point.
Absolutely.
Mel's an amazing commentator, y'all, and amazing tracker too, so. Oh, Adam clarified by us. By the way, he is not a toad.
I just want to say thanks for all of the volunteers behind the scenes that make this possible. It's super fun to take part in these tournaments, so really appreciate being shown on restreams and whatnot.
Hog.
Hey, and shout out to our amazing chat too. Even though they wish the worst on our runners, they are all very supportive of our runners.
All right, we'll see you all back later.
Yeah, they had so many different ways they could think you could do all D or AD.
Catch it around 8:50 for the next tournament match.